Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and some more Star Wars Battlefront 2 news. Some of you might have seen this survey circulating around the web the last 24 hours, and it was actually a survey that was sent out by EA to some owners of Battlefront 2. I have no idea how people got selected, because it seems like it's a very limited amount of people who have gotten it, and I personally haven't gotten it. So if any of you guys watching have gotten it, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and maybe also how many hours you have in the game, where you live, and so on. It might just be completely randomized, but I wanted to bring it up nevertheless, because they actually sent out a fairly similar survey to this before Battlefront 2 came out, where they asked questions like, do you want Clone Wars? Would you be fine if characters from all eras were mixed together? And that might have been, well, one thing that made them add Clone Wars and mix characters together, which is why I think this is an interesting thing to bring up, as it could at least hint towards the things that they are looking into in the future. So basically what this survey is that you have 10 points that you can allocate between the different things in the bottom here. So if you want to, you can put 10 points towards one particular thing that you want. And the things they list here is more vehicles, more characters, more star cards, character cosmetics, rankings in competitive play, Starfighter Assault added to arcade, additional ways to upgrade characters, and in parentheses it says take your trooper from recruit to general, additional milestones and challenges, and Galactic Conquest, which is a very bold thing of them to put there. And I'd imagine that this might be for kind of like future content, and I'm not talking about the next season, but like next season maybe, because I'm sure they have most of the stuff, at least for the next couple of months, planned out already. And it is very interesting that they are considering some of these things. If you're interested in what I would put in, I am honestly not sure. I think the things that I would put in would be more vehicles, characters, cosmetics, competitive play, additional ways to upgrade, and the Galactic Conquest. So I mean, it's almost all of them. It's like 6 out of 9. And I'm not sure how I would weight them. I mean, honestly, I want all of these, obviously, but if I had to choose, it would probably be those 6, or I could probably limit it down to 5 or 4. But I feel like many of these things, like vehicles, star cards, additional ways to upgrade, rank in competitive play and such, are kind of short-term goals that I would love to see the next couple of months, whereas Galactic Conquest is something I feel like it would be more valid to add maybe a year from now, because at that point we'll probably have a lot more planets, we'll have a lot more heroes, and the customization system will be in place, the progression system will probably be fixed, you know, all of those kind of base things needs to be taken care of before they start working on Galactic Conquest, if that makes sense. So that's why I think it's a little bit hard to wait in between them right now, but it's very interesting to see what they are considering here at least. And imagine a full-blown Galactic Conquest at some point. I have to admit, I was not a huge fan of Galactic Conquest in the previous Battlefront 2 game. I know a lot of people were. I just found it pretty boring, to be honest, because it was basically just a skin on top of the normal battles, and it could have had so much more depth, which is something I think it could have in 2018 as compared to like 2005. And that's why I would be really interested in seeing DICE take on that sometime in the future. But that brings this video to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.